Hello, everybody. How's it going? We're back with some more from Justin to Kelly.
Hey, y'all.
I'm Tom Kelly, and
You're doing introductions?
we're here to.
You're doing intros?
Yeah.
You're saying your name?
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't say I said I'm Tom Kelly.
Yeah, that's an introduction.
Well, because I don't want to go by.
I'm not
Kelly,
saying my name. I'm not saying anything. People know who I am.
as they should.
They know me by my look, by the sound, by the touch, by the taste,
By the taste
by
of
the
you.
smell. Yeah, I'm getting in all senses.
How about Adele looking like a different person? You see that?
No.
Adele lost about.
Isn't that old news? Didn't she lose weight forever ago?
I mean, I just saw this new picture, but I want to say she lost around 786 pounds.
Did she have surgery?
She hasn't. I don't know. She's not disclosed. Here, let me find up this picture. She's like celebrating her birthday or something, and she looks like a different person. So, if she, see, I wouldn't be surprised if she was one of those people that,
Okay, yeah, she lost weight.
like a lot of. She looks like a different person.
She looks like Kristen Wiig. All right, well, good for her.
Yeah. She looks like a different person. I wouldn't be surprised if they just hired a clone. Like they didn't even try to clone her. Like, what's her name?
Who?
Skater boy? What's her name? Avril Lavigne. Yeah. Apparently, she's a clone or a robot.
Good for
I think,
Adele.
no?
Good for Adele.
Yeah.
Because she's young still, too.
Yeah.
You know, she's probably a year older than me or something. I don't know.
I forget how old she was. but-
No, she's got to be older than that. She's probably like 33. Probably your age.
Probably something like that.
Would you date her?
32.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you date her for love or for money?
For love and money.
What if she didn't have any money? Would you date her still? Would you try to date her?
Well, then we'd see where it went. You know, I would probably.
Would you be as
I
attracted
would
to
go
her
on.
if she had no money? If she was worth $100,000?
Yeah,
well, that's not so
yeah.
If she was worth $1,000, would you still be attracted to her?
Yeah, I'd take her. I'd go on a couple dates with her,
But would she go on a couple dates with you?
buddy.
No.
I mean, yeah. Well, I'd probably make her split the check the first couple,
Yeah. No. You can only do that on the first date.
and then I don't think you could. I don't think you could do that.
Buddy, you're looking at a guy who's done it many times. Didn't get many second dates, but a first date's getting to know someone. I'm not gonna. If I want to see you a second time, I will happily pay for that second meal. Not the first one though. Because I do think a lot of women are in it for a free meal.
that seems right, and it's always an expensive one too. Like they buy, like clearly you're going. Like I'm not going expensive on the first date, but then when
Have you gone on dates where women are ordering a lot of food on the first
lobster
date?
dish? Yeah, they're getting like to-go boxes. Like, actually, when I had Tinder like years ago, right when it came out,
Let's re-download it right now.
right when it came out,
Hashtag
I got-
Tom on Tinder. Let's get it trending.
Tot.
I got catfished big time.
You got catfished?
Yeah.
Tell me about
we
it.
were in Chicago. I was in Chicago, and this girl, she looks pretty all right in her.
How many pictures did she have?
I think it was 3 or 4.
Okay, and they all
And
looked.
looked all right. And she's like, "Oh, I'm visiting from Boston. I'm on a business trip. Like I'm downtown. At I forget what hotel.
Okay.
She's at some hotel. If I want to, she wanted to go to dinner and but do drinks before. And I was like, yeah, sure,
Okay.
done. I'll come meet.
Sounds good.
So get there, and I can't find this person at all. But I get waved down by who it is, and it just does not look anything like her picture.
Now,
It's brutal.
Don't exaggerate. What are the differences?
Well, she was hefty. She was a hefty girl.
So how does she look in the pictures?
Not hefty.
Skinny?
Yes.
Or
Like-
average? Or maybe a little,
I would-
little more to love?
No, not more to love at all. Like maybe average.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but like,
Did she say
yeah.
how tall she was?
No, I don't think so. But she was like, I guess she was pretty short.
Because if she's like 5 feet, 2 hundo, that's big.
No, she was taller than 5 feet. I want to say she's like 5'3",
Okay.
and like
What do you think the difference was in real life to the
300.
pictures?
Oh, just almost different person.
I'm saying like LBs in the pictures to real life.
In the pictures, she looked like
an average weight.
Average, yeah, maybe
like 125, something like that.
Exactly.
And then in real life,
she
pushing 2 bills,
like 4 clicks.
What?
Not 400.
I said don't exaggerate.
It's hard because it's hard to get. I would say maybe I would say 220 if I'm guessing like accurately.
A 250 bitty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brutal.
What'd you do?
I sat down.
Did your jaw drop? You're like,
yeah, and she thought it was for the right reason.
Right. Like, wow, I got me a man. So what happened?
So I sat down, we ordered drinks, and then
did you hug her when you met her?
No.
Shake her hand.
Hello, sir.
Nice to meet you.
So we got drinks, and then I ordered a second one.
Did you buy her first drink?
Well, that's what the whole. So
okay.
I was about to be like, oh, I was gonna try to get a text and leave, but the waiter came back up too quick, and she ordered another drink, and I was like, all right, I'll order another drink.
What were you drinking?
Some weird.
Something
it was
classy?
Like a mixed drink thing that was on their menu, and I did feel like a jerk after this, but I excused myself to the bathroom, and I never saw her again.
She didn't try to text you or anything?
Nope.
Did you exchange phone numbers, or were you just on Tinder?
We were just on Tinder.
She didn't say anything. Well, because she knows.
Yeah,
she knows what she did.
I mean, it was just a full catfish situation.
As long as
she wasn't like, if she was even cool, like if she was cool to talk to, whatever, I'd have hung out with her. But she was just like, I'll remember all she talked about were her business meetings that she had to go to.
Well, she was in town for that. It's the only thing on her mind.
Brutal.
As long as you were polite.
I was polite up until I just left.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
I did feel like a jerk, but she has to know. Yeah,
no, she's the jerk. You can't trick people.
Yeah.
And
the pictures were just not of her. Like that was.
It's
the
like
only
when I tell people I'm 6 feet tall, and then they meet me in real life, and then they realize I'm 5'11" 3/4, and then they're like, "Why would you mislead me?" Like
we thought you were rounding down because we wanted you to be 6'2".
Yeah,
as bad as you want to be 6'2".
Oh boy, oh Berto.
But yeah, that was that.
That was the last date you ever went on?
That was the only time.
She was the one that got away.
Yeah.
Do you keep in touch with her?
She was your white whale.
Great White Buffalo. Hot Tub Time Machine, hilarious movie.
Did you just watch it for the first time?
No, I've seen it like 8 times.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's so good.
With George McFly?
I think that's he's hilarious in that,
He's so
by the way.
funny.
I think that's a movie that people see. I think they go into with low expectations.
And then it's just
and they're
awesome.
Like, wow.
It's so good.
Hilarious. Yeah.
That's exact. I went in with very low expectations, and it only rocked.
So are we getting you back on Tinder? Because quarantine's almost over.
Once the quarantine ends, I mean, yeah, I'll download Tinder.
Why once the quarantine ends?
Because I'm not trying
You're supposed to be getting on it now while everyone's in their houses, and then you make plans to meet up when quarantine's over. That logic's foolproof. You can't. I know you're thinking of something to say, but
I am. I'm trying to come up with.
Yeah, you got nothing.
That's true.
You can't get out.
No excuses.
You're not wrong.
All right, get on your phone. Do it.
All right,
just download it.
Someone text me, so.
Just download
it. Yeah, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom.
He's so terrified.
And we never saw Tom
He's so
again.
terrified of online dating.
Yeah, because I would rather. Okay, first of all, I would rather meet these people in person. Like first. Yeah, that's really it.
Tom, all right, so Tom, I've seen you walk up to strangers in bars and them completely ignore you.
Mm-hmm.
And you prefer that over someone not responding to a message?
Absolutely. Because then you know, if you get fully ignored.
Why'd you put your phone down? Download the app.
Oh, it's downloading right now.
Show me.
It's not downloading.
I knew it. Liar.
Fine, I'll download.
He's terrified.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it.
Good, do it. Think of all the content
I am
that we can get out of this.
It's nearly infinite.
It's
Tinder for teens is a thing.
Don't get on that pedo.
No, I just
Where's
typed
Chris?
in Tinder and
Get Chris Hansen.
At the second
On Chris Hansen.
The second thing is
Don't download that one. Download the one for adults.
they also don't have Tinder for teens.
Oh, then why did it come up?
3.9.
Okay, just download the app, dude.
And then we'll figure out the semantics later, I guess.
We're gonna get into semantics on Tinder. All right, let's get to these music reviews.
Oh yeah, this was a good week.
You know what? I agree with you. This was a good
I
week.
love the Beatles, but at least it wasn't a million Beatles albums.
Right, and it wasn't so long.
Yeah.
It wasn't an hour and a half. Well, let's get to the first one. Van Morrison, Astral Weeks. Also, I did pick a favorite for each album.
Favorite
I don't know
song?
if you, yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, great. Go ahead. Astral Weeks, Tom.
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna, as an album ranking, give it a 6.7 out of 10.
Okay.
You like my grown-up ratings now?
Yeah, I do. It's not a rookie score. I like that.
Why don't we just rate it out of 100 then? If we're gonna go with 100,
Because we're doing the pitchfork scale. You dolt.
lightning dolt. Yeah, so I get 6.7.
Okay.
My favorite one on that was Sweet Thing. Also like Cypress Road.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just good. I like Van Morrison.
Okay. Anthony?
I gave it an 80. My notes were very one note because every Van Morrison song sounds exactly the fucking same.
That's true.
He sings in the same voice. He sings in the same key, it sounds
Yep.
like. But it's a solid note. It's great. Every Van Morrison song is pretty good. So, I gave it an 80.
Okay. See, now your notes on that are also like my cons against it. Let me just get it out of the way. I gave it a 4.8. I think it's pretty bad. I think it would have been so much better if his 7-minute songs were 4 minutes.
Oh,
because
yeah.
he keeps repeating
he
the
does
same
have
thing
such
over
long
and
songs
over.
on there.
And he's got such a nice voice too. But then when he keeps like singing at the top of his register and like he's almost screaming and it starts to hurt. And then also at the end of each song, he keeps adding in more and more instruments and it's making it worse.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I had a tough time listening to this album. My favorite song on it was Ballerina, and that's like a 7-minute song too. But not good. And I like Van Morrison's other stuff.
Yeah.
I just didn't care for this. Every single song started off I'm like, okay, I like this, and then just got worse
For
and worse.
sure. I can see that.
That's very fair.
Okay, Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Everybody knows This Is Nowhere.
Great album. I gave it, sorry, to put this one on my phone. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, flat 7, rookie score.
Flat
Bullshit.
7.
Okay.
70%. My favorite, no 10s on this album, but my favorite 3.
No, I didn't do it. I don't do track by tracks anymore.
My favorite 3, well, Cinnamon Girl.
Yep.
Loved Cinnamon Girl, and Everyone Knows This Is Nowhere.
Yeah, that's great too.
Yeah, those are my 2 favorite.
Okay.
And then Cowgirl in the Sand rocked.
Mm-hmm. Was that the last song on the album?
Yes.
Okay.
And then my least favorite is Round and Round. I don't even remember how it went, but it was
Round and round,
What goes around goes around.
Yeah, that was definitely it. Anthony.
I gave it an 87, 8.7.
Ooh.
All I said was the man can write a song. Neil Young.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking songwriter through and through, and he just shits them out, and they're all fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never listened to Neil Young. I know a couple of the songs, but I never listened to the guy. I thought this was a great album. I gave it an 8.3. My favorite was Cinnamon Girl, and the last song on the album was 10 minutes, but I never got sick of it.
It was good.
The music was great compared to last week's last song on White Light, White Heat by the Velvet Underground. It was horrible. That was actually the first album, but yeah, great album. Next we got The Band with the album The Band.
Oh, loved it. And I love this album. And I did go track by track because I wanted to see how many would get a 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 out of 10s on it. I love
8
the
of
band,
the 12 tracks.
Yes, the band rocks.
Yeah.
And
Favorite?
my favorite, it's got to be Cripple Creek.
Yep.
But Across the Great Divide, Rag Mama Rag,
Yeah.
Night They Drove, these are all just so
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. Anthony?
I gave this a 98, 9.8. This is peak white people music.
Absolutely, dude.
When white people sat down with instruments for the first time, this is what they were aiming for. And the band fucking nailed it.
Oh, they were so good.
And also, the band is all Canadians, but this is the most American fucking album I've ever heard.
They're not all Canadian. Leave on Home, not Canadian.
I don't know any of their names.
They're a Canadian group.
Right. If three of the four members are Canadian, they're
Fine.
Canadian.
Well, okay. Fine.
But yeah, just all absolute. It's just bangers, front to back.
We had a similar score. I gave it a 9.7. Oh, you gave it a 10. Out of
10. Oh, 10.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.7. My favorite was Up on Cripple Creek. But I kind of had the same thought. This is something that you're having a barbecue, you're just blasting this in the background.
absolutely.
And everyone's loving it.
Yeah.
This album is a must listen.
Absolute must listen.
Yes.
So good.
Okay, let's move on to Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask Replica.
So there are 28 songs on this album.
Are there? I only listened to 5 minutes.
28. It's about an hour. It's about an hour and 18 minutes long.
Okay.
28 songs. I gave every single one of the songs a 0 out of 10.
Okay.
And if
Did you listen to the whole thing?
And if I listen to the whole thing, if I could go lower, I would go lower. The album as a whole, giving it a 10 out of 10. I think everybody needs to listen to it.
Shut up.
I swear,
You think everyone needs to listen to it for the fact that it's like, what?
It's like, yeah. I don't even like. I right when it started, I was just like, what is this? And so I started reading the comments, which were hilarious.
Funniest comments.
The comment section on this album
Actually, the only time you should go look at YouTube comments are on this.
So funny. And so as I'm reading comments, it keeps going, and I'm like, all right, like not. It just like kind of flows well. I just wanted to keep listening, and I don't know why.
Okay.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
But it was. Like,
Anthony?
I gave it a solid 12, 1.2.
Yeah. Okay.
I wrote kind of funny. There's only one like actual song front to back on it. I think it's like Midnight in Vermont, and it's a solid, cool song. Dude has a cool voice, Mr. Captain Beefheart.
Yeah.
Great voice, but like it's like an acid trip jam session where the people playing the instruments haven't ever met each other before.
Yeah, it looks like
I feel like they didn't even know how to play the instruments. I got a minute into the first song, I'm like, these guys they all got together and like, hey, we're gonna do our own thing.
Yeah.
And then the singer, once again, he didn't have a bad voice.
Yeah, very cool voice.
It was just there was no semblance of a band at all. It was like me and 6 of my friends going, let's try it out. Let's go to Guitar Center.
Literally, like,
Let's have some fun.
That's one of the comments.
There were a ton of the comments that said this sounds like a Guitar Center.
That's good. That's what it's like, though.
Yeah.
I give it a 0. I wouldn't. This would be good for like torture, you know? You waterboard them, do a little bit of the Chinese water torture. You play this album in their ears.
Here, I'm gonna. So the beginning, I'll play the beginning just so you guys can hear what it.
I'm hoping the people at home listened
like.
along.
This is.
It actually doesn't sound as bad through this as it did when I was listening to it on my own.
Yeah.
And then the second song was just like spoken word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of random things like that in there.
Horrible.
I mean,
absolutely terrible.
When your homie downloads GarageBand was one of the comments.
Good comment.
And I can't believe every note was planned out like this on purpose.
Don't think it was. I think they just said, let's do our own thing.
This is what schizophrenia sounds like.
Sure.
I listened to this album when I vacuum my lawn. Whatever that means. He also has like a bunch of weird like you said, like spoken
Up on
word.
Cripple Creek.
Yeah, oh, what a jam.
Such a jam, dude. That's been in my head.
How is that even in the same, like, it's, I guess I gave it a 10 because I feel like everybody should listen but it's so horrible.
It's so bad. And then that brings us to our last album, The Beatles, Abbey Road. Tom Bone?
Yeah, it rocked. I liked it a lot. I give it an 8 out of 10. And like an 80%. And favorite song on it, Here Comes the Sun. That song is just a jam.
Okay.
Love that song. Worst song, which is almost...
I didn't do that either.
The worst song?
I know. I just did best.
Blue Jay, it's on the Blue Jay way. Like, it's
Level.
right. It's right there. Sun King. is right there with Blue Jay.
Oh, I disagree.
Oh, I couldn't stand it.
Okay. Anthony?
I gave it a 91, 9.1. Still no editor was my notes. Like, I feel like Beatles albums would be so much better if they just pared them down to. I just want them to be shorter. And just throw out these fucking junk bullshit Ringo songs and fucking like. We know who can write songs in the band at this point.
The band was done by this point.
Yeah,
too.
They all hated each other, right?
So, I mean, they didn't really necessarily hate each other, but just they had already done everything that they wanted to do as a band. They're all ready to go their own ways.
Yeah.
And so this was the last album. Their last album, Let It Be, was released a year later in 1970, but they had recorded that before Abbey Road.
Yeah.
So it was already recorded and everything. I gave this album a 10. I think it's a great album. My favorite song was Something. That's a great song. I love the medleys on them. Yeah, there are some songs that are like, all right, you can skip. But I think the whole thing as a whole is a 10. I think it's a must-listen-to album.
I love the end also because it reminds me of Chris Farley in his like meeting when he meets Paul McCartney. He's like, "Hey, when you remember when you said the love you take is equal to the love you make?" that was awesome. I was sort of cracking up when he
Rest
said
in
that.
peace, Chris Farley, dead from coronavirus.
Are you? Like, I was thinking about it when I was listening to this. I'm pretty pumped that like the coolest Beatle is still alive. Like, John Lennon's a freak. He was always a weird guy.
He's probably cooler than Paul. Actually, they're probably all cooler than Paul. I don't think Paul's very cool.
Yeah, I think
You don't
Paul's
think
the
so?
most lame.
Yeah,
Really?
I think Paul's kind of a nerd.
Yeah, he's a
He
fucking
is
dork.
Took him the
nerdy.
longest to do acid.
George Harrison is the quietest.
He was the coolest.
Yeah, he's probably the coolest.
Really? See, I don't
Yeah.
know much about him. He was always like, I've never really heard interviews or anything with him.
Well, that's because he died before interviews were
No, he
conducted.
died in like 01, 07.
I think he died in 2002, something like that.
So yeah, pre-interview.
Yeah.
one of the hilarious interview my brother showed me with the Beatles. Someone's asking Paul McCartney questions, and he's like, "Oh, there are people saying that people are saying that Ringo Starr's the best drummer ever, like to ever exist. Like, what do you think about that?" And Paul was like, "Ringo Starr's the best drummer to exist? I don't think he's even the best drummers in the Beatles." Yeah, you know that?
Everyone knows.
Everybody's heard that. Ever.
Literally everyone has heard that.
Well, I have too.
That's true. That's funny. Yeah, he said that as a joke.
But he was also serious.
Ringo was a good drummer.
He's a
He's all
fine
right.
drummer.
He's fine.
Got a cool
He can
name.
keep time.
Exactly. You don't.
Poor Robert.
Why would you want someone who's like super flashy in a
Right? Wait.
band like that?
Wait, Robert Plant is the fifth Beatle, right?
Robert Plant's
No.
a singer.
What's the guy's name?
There's
John
different.
Bonham.
No, that's not what he's talking about. The fifth
Yeah, who's
Beatle.
the
Oh.
fifth Beatle?
His name is
Oh,
Pete Best.
Pete Best.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 Pete
yeah.
Best.
But if there really is a fifth Beatle, it's probably their producer George Martin, who did.
Oh,
Basically,
what about the original Paul McCartney? Since the one that's alive today is really dead, died in a car crash in 1960.
He wasn't as good as the second version, so
Yeah, I mean,
I'm glad he's dead.
yeah, that lookalike really killed it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this guy's way better.
Should have killed Paul a while ago.
Well, they didn't kill him; he died in a car accident.
Oh yeah.
Which was orchestrated by the other members. Yeah, we get it.
All right, what do we got? What do we got next week here? We got Led Zeppelin 2, and that was the album that I showed you last week. It had the Train members singing,
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
so that's going to be good.
Led Zeppelin, Neil Young after the Gold Rush,
David Bowie, Hunky Dory.
Joni Mitchell, Blue. Gotta love Joni Mitchell. I hope that's the album with Pave Paradise.
Why am I seeing
Or Big
something
Yellow
different
Taxi.
from you?
And then, I might have wrote these out of order.
Yeah, don't look at the screen, Tom. So we had Led Zeppelin 2. We have Neil Young after the Gold Rush, Alice Coltrane, Journey in Satchidananda, great name, Carole King, Tapestry, and Can, Tago Mago.
Oh, wow.
It's about
Yeah, David Bowie. That's not for a week. That's not until the week after.
Tago
gotcha.
Mago.
Yeah, that's what we're listening to.
I'm only gonna be thinking about Javi Baez that whole album.
Weird.
Well, he's El Mago.
Weird.
El Mago. I need baseball. I need sports.
Yeah, I miss them. I miss real life sports
A lot. Yeah, and like they're talking about 90 sports now. Like they're gonna come back and change. Like analyzing them again.
What else can people do? They're making the best of a bad situation. I finally got my stimulus check yesterday.
Hell yeah.
About damn time.
Congrats.
Immediately went out, got a milkshake at McDonald's.
Bought another couch.
No. But when I go to the drive-thrus, I always like to do a voice, just to
mess with them.
Yeah, just kind of talk like this. Y'all got them milkshakes today? Y'all got them chocolate milkshakes? Y'all got them milkshakes with the fruit in them? You mean smoothies? Yeah, them fruit milkshakes. Yeah, I'll take one of those. And then, when I get up to the drive-thru, I don't do it anymore. Yeah.
So
Thank you.
They think it's the wrong car.
Yeah. Have a great day. See y'all later.
Kind of Cleveland-esque.
Yeah. I used to do a decent Cleveland Junior.
Okay.
If you know Cleveland Junior. I don't remember how to do it anymore though. It's kind of like that, but a little bit high. Daddy, my name's Cleveland Junior. I don't know. I was never one for impressions, except for the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. The impression that I get. Ba, 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 dun, dun, dun. You know that song?
Da-na-na-na.
Never had to knock on wood. Does anyone know any other song by that band?
I didn't even know it was by that band.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
That's the impression that I'm getting from you guys.
That we don't,
That you don't know
the
anymore.
boss. Yeah, no, do not.
Good name. They should have just been called the Boss Tones instead of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. But that's ska for you.
Well, the double mighty kind of brutal.
Anyway, people love us when we talk about pedophiles.
They also love. Well, that's true. They love us in general, mainly when we talk about pedos, though.
So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna pull up. It's hard because we're not going out and getting any social interaction. So this is what we're reduced
This is
to.
the 1 hour a week where I'm actually able to talk to people face to face.
So a few weeks ago, we did one on Jesse Velez. This one's on Joshua Colon, and it's from the series Hansen versus Predator. You can find all of them on youtube.com. www.youtube, youtube.com. That's com.
You could also find Captain Beefheart there because he's not on any of the major
Yeah, because they don't want him.
platforms. They do not want him there. You have to go to YouTube to find that album.
Player.
Joshua Colon was a 26-year-old plumber from New York when he surfaced in our Fairfield, Connecticut investigation. He brought an overnight bag and dinner for one. He wanted to have sex with a 12-year-old girl. What he got was a date with me.
Oh! Chris immediately coming out. Also, I don't know why Chris said he was 26 when he's going to say in a second here that he's 32.
So good to see you. Oh.
Yeah, Anthony, be ready on
Did
that
you get
pause
Mercado
button.
with the roads bad?
Oh, this guy's ready for a
Look what I made you.
definitely the same house as Jesse Velez.
Yeah.
Do you want to try?
picture? Yeah.
What'd you bring me?
I brought dinner for myself.
Oh.
Okay,
Does that
pause.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so
You're coming to have sex with a child, a 12-year-old, who can't make dinner, and you only brought dinner for yourself? He's not going to be. He wouldn't be a good partner to a child or a good parent.
yeah, he'll make them split the check. For
Kind of
sure.
interesting that partner and parent have all the same letters.
That's true.
Do they? I just said that. They
Right,
sound
don't
similar. PARTNER.
more
I need to see it written
There's
down.
more R's.
There's
in
an
it.
extra R in partner.
But all the letters
Yeah.
of parents are in there.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that.
There you go.
That's the new thing that I just made up.
I will give it. You got to hand it to the casting people with Hansen. They did a much better job with this.
Oh well,
girl.
this girl's one of the main ones. She's good. That guy is terrible.
Well, the guy's 40. The guy's older than the people coming to the house.
and my daddy.
Yeah, so this guy, for all everybody listening, this guy is, I don't know, maybe, I'm going to say 5'10", about 5.
You always
450.
exaggerate people's weight.
He's enormous.
Yes, he's fat, but let's be real. First of all, we don't know how tall he is.
I guess 5'10".
I don't know why he gets 5'10". His last name's Colon. meaning he's probably shorter than the average male.
Bartolo's kid.
I'm guessing I'm gonna say he's 5'8", 280. He's a big guy.
280 is a good accurate guess.
Yeah.
I'll stick.
I can guess anyone's height and weight within. I should be at the carnivals. I should be a circus freak.
Guy? Yeah.
And I within 10 pounds for sure. Anyone in the world, but I need to see him in person. But I do pretty good on videos too. Let's go.
I didn't get to finish my dinner.
Oh, that's
because I was
okay.
kind of in a rush.
You can finish. I had stuff earlier.
Why is he wearing Austin
And then we
Powers
can have
glasses?
I can
cupcakes.
grab you something whenever, it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
What a cheapskate.
Thanks.
I wish I had a house like this. Mind if I use the bathroom? Because I was way holding for so long.
Yeah, it's right here.
I was way hold it for so long.
Thanks.
Weird
I'm sorry, I'm really
thing.
nervous. Yeah, right there.
I guess
No,
I don't
here, this
know
one. Yeah. I know
why.
it's little.
It's not a weird thing to say. He already thinks she's hot.
I wish they let him just walk into the camera room.
People have done that. So now this is like her cue to leave. She's looking there because the lights don't work.
Yeah. Oh,
Is there a light switch in here? Oh, it's behind you, is that it?
Come on out, Joshua.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Get a seat right over there.
Oh, shit.
Keep your hands right there.
it's about to go down.
I know who you are.
You know who I am.
Yes.
Oh, he
am I?
knows who he
Wait,
is.
so
This
listen.
on show.
What show?
It's the show about men meeting young girls.
Men meeting young girls. Do you have keys in your pocket?
Pause it.
Will you take
Chris
them out?
Hansen has such a huge ego. He goes, oh, I know who you are. He goes, you know who I am? Yeah, I've seen your show. You've seen the what show? Tell me what show it is, so I know. I don't want to be confused with Stone Phillips, bitch.
You should sign
like-
an autograph.
He's
for
like
him.
Walter White, fucking say my
Say
name.
my name, Joshua Cologne. Say my name. All right, play.
Yeah, this guy. He's not happy to see Chris.
Great commentary.
Oh, he just.
Turns off the alarm.
Oh, just press.
I do wish this was a little bit edited for time.
So
How do you
you've
turn off the car alarm?
seen my shows.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Back to the
How
question. You've seen my. How often do you watch me on TV?
So,
Memorized every
well, guess
episode.
what?
What?
We're starting up again.
Oh!
And you are among our
The
first
Hansen bomb.
What's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Joshua what?
Cologne.
Cologne. And how old are you?
I'm 32.
32.
Pause it.
32.
So he's got that Bluetooth thing around his neck.
yes. Yeah.
Like, that's not a white person thing. That's mainly a black guy thing. But when I used to work at T-Mobile, I was the only white guy there. And almost every guy that worked there that was Latino had that around their neck.
Really? Why?
They love it. I don't know.
What is it? Just have earbuds in it that you could put in your ears?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. It's like your phone is connected to it. So you don't have to hold your phone. You can just put that on. It looks like you're wearing a headband. if you put it over. But yeah, you do it on the side. It's weird. Anyway, not for whites. Next. Reply.
Did you meet this Jenna Claire?
It was on
Jenna Claire.
an app
Yeah.
called Blink.
And
Pause.
why did you think it was a...
Have you ever heard of that app?
An
Clink?
app called Clink.
Oh, wait. Did you say Link?
I think Link. Clink. I would, if I was him, I'd be like, it sounds too suspicious.
Anthony, what did you hear?
I heard plink.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
So there's definitely
Rewind 2
there's
seconds.
definitely a link in it.
I thought it said clink. I thought it was like glasses like toasting, like clink.
All right, I had to go back 5, but
Okay.
here it is.
It was on an app
Yeah.
called Blink.
And why did you think it was a...
No idea.
Yeah.
If you know what app he's saying, please say it in the comments because I'm confused.
It's got to be Link.
Confundido.
Yeah, it's probably Link. Makes most sense.
Link? That's a terrible name for an app.
Yeah, it's dog shit.
Well, you link up with 12-year-olds, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Appropriate to talk to a girl who said she was 12 years old.
I don't know why.
12?
I know. It was wrong.
What did you bring with you tonight? What
This
did you
one it
bring
gets
with you
good
tonight?
always.
Clothes.
Clothes. Why
you
would
bring
change
condoms?
your clothes?
Hold on, Anthony,
I was gonna
pause. Guarantee he's got Smirnoff ices somewhere, maybe in his car.
No,
Like didn't bring any alcohol.
I disagree. He probably Probably did, but not Smirnoff Ice.
They always bring
That-
Smirnoff Ice.
That
and,
was
like-
that was the original installment. They brought Smirnoff. These guys don't bring Smirnoff.
All right, let's see.
Stay over.
Stay
God, he
on
has to
with a
bring
12-year-old
condoms
girl.
for sure.
Yeah.
They always do that.
And what were you going to do with this girl?
Just hang out.
Boner.
What do you mean you don't know?
He knows.
Guess, you know, I guess have sex.
Have sex.
Straight up admitted it.
Now, you had quite the chat with this girl.
Pause.
At least he knows that he knows everything.
It doesn't matter. You literally have to. If you ever
you
get
gotta
caught
lie.
by anyone, you
You
just
gotta
deny
lie.
everything. You
Gotta
don't say
lie.
anything until you see a lawyer. Don't say, "Yeah, I guess I was gonna have sex with this 12-year-old." Can you blame me? Did you see her?
And he knows he's on camera already.
Right.
He's like,
Yeah, he knows who he is. Yeah, might as well just go in 100% of the way. All right.
Even if you didn't know him, wouldn't you be like just gone?
If I didn't know him,
If you didn't know who Chris Hansen was and you just
I would
saw
say,
him there, I'd
hold
be
up
like,
here. I have a gun in my car. Let me go get it real quick. And then try to scare him off a little bit, you know?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got a gun? Just leave my house, please. That's what I would do.
But what if what if you didn't have a gun though?
Well, then I
Which
just
I'm
get in my
guessing you
car and
did,
leave.
and go
Yeah.
and get tailed by the cops.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way. It's not a bad call.
I'm not going out like a bitch saying I'm going to have sex with a 12-year-old.
You should. I mean, you should bring the gun in. Is what I'm thinking.
No, my gun's in my car.
Well,
If I actually have a gun,
well, why would he be scared of your gun in your car?
because
if
I'm
you
going to
just-
go out, bring
if
it
you
back in and kill him.
If you just pull it out
No.
right there on the spot.
No, because then you're in more trouble. And then they go, oh, you were going to come and you're going to kill this girl. You're going to kill this 12-year-old. That looks even worse then. You just
Not
keep it in
good.
your car. You have a license to conceal carry. It's in your car. Can't get hurt. You would be a horrible gun owner and a horrible father with that kind of attitude.
I guess. I suppose.
You would be a horrible child predator. Bringing guns in around children. Irresponsible. All right, play it.
just.
It's too bad you aren't old enough. I would marry you. You would marry
Right.
a 12-year-old girl
If she was old enough.
if she was old enough. But why would you even say that to a 12-year-old? Do you have any nieces and nephews, younger cousins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
What if a guy was hitting on
Obviously.
them like this?
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it. So explain to me what was going on in your mind that made you think it was okay to come here and do the very same thing.
I don't
Hungry
say
for
anymore.
pussy, baby. What do you want me to say?
You pretty much
I'm horny.
already said it.
I'm horny, Chris.
You asked for her address. I'll pick you up somewhere and we'll have sex if you want. I'll go slow, and yes, it will hurt because she's a virgin, you said. This is all you, right?
Not a good
You
guy.
tell her to masturbate
Oh.
in preparation for your big
Can
night
they
of
say
sex
that on
with a virgin.
YouTube?
Did you bring condoms?
Wait, was that her?
Where are they?
Hold on.
She just
What?
comes out and grabs his
Wait,
car keys.
Hold on. Go back. Was that the girl?
Yeah, that's the girl.
100%.
That is absolutely hilarious.
Why did they tell her to go out and take his car keys? Did they think he was going to run? Even if he runs,
maybe
there's
if he
police
drives
outside.
away.
Well, there's cops outside waiting
So
for him.
for all the listeners, so Chris is talking to this guy at the kitchen island. They're talking, and the guy's keys are on the table. And out of nowhere, the girl who was posing as a 12-year-old comes in, grabs her keys and goes, or grabs his keys and goes out the other door.
They didn't
And
even
it's
make eye contact with each
They,
other.
it's hilarious. That's like,
I don't know. You didn't hear it right in the beginning because there was chatter, but she calls him Poppy right in the beginning.
Oh,
She opens
really?
up the door. She goes, "Hi, Poppy." It'd been so funny if she was like, "Who's your Poppy now, bitch?" Say my name.
yeah, she should have said something like to him.
She should have. Just for the.
Well, because she just walks in and walks out like, I want some I want some like.
Well, no, she's gonna get fired if she does that. All right, play it.
Did you bring condoms?
Yes.
Of course.
Where are they?
In my bag.
What else is in the bag?
Clothes and toothbrush, stuff like that.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you're gonna find.
Yeah, well, we'll finally make out and make love. I was thinking of staying over. and
Imagine
leaving the
being
next morning.
32 and saying this.
So
Yeah,
when I
12.
come
My
over, we'll
God.
go to your
Even
room.
if she's not
and you'll
12.
take off all your clothes.
Imagine just being
Since
an
I'm the
adult.
boss.
well, you think she's.
Why
Yeah.
did you have her call you Poppy?
Ooh, I love this.
I don't want to say anymore.
What is Poppy?
You've already said it.
Wait, pause. I don't want to say anymore.
Now
There's
he's-
11 minutes left of this video. He's gonna say more.
Yeah, he wants to stop now.
Why do you
You've
have her
already
call
said-
you Poppy? Why do you think? Before he answers, why do you think he wants to be called Poppy?
Because that's what he sees all of his older cool cousins do with their wives and or significant others. So he wants that sense of relationship.
Anthony, have any guesses as to why he wants to be called Poppy?
He's really into poppy seed muffins.
He's gonna test positive for opium.
Yeah, correct.
Seinfeld reference still relevant. All right,
Always
go ahead, play it.
Latin of saying.
Nickname.
Yeah.
Latin thing. All right, you guys were both wrong.
You wanted her to call
It's a
you the
Latin
boss.
thing.
And then you say, I just hope your mom doesn't find out about me because I could get in serious trouble, you know, right? I could go to jail. I know love knows no age, but most people don't think the same.
He's just a hopeless
Well,
romantic.
He's saying all the right things to a 12-year-old.
He's a hopeless romantic.
Have you done this before?
Yes. Liar.
Have you ever contacted an underage girl online before?
100%.
Yes.
All right.
We have
Don't
evidence of that,
admit
too.
that though.
13.
Josh?
Yeah, definitely.
So
don't.
why should I believe you've never done this before?
I just first of me
You just woke
taking
up-
a chance.
You woke up a few weeks ago and said, I'm going to chat up this girl and
Do you
drive
think that
from
he's done this
your
before?
home where?
Absolutely.
Where he's met up in person before?
Okay, unless
Do you think he's statutory raped a child?
Absolutely. Unless you're the unluckiest pedo out there, there's no way that on your first try you're going to meet Chris Hansen.
All right.
No way.
Okay, play it.
Oh shit.
Oh! I think we're at like, what, 6 minutes? 7 minutes? Something like
Yeah.
You have a twin brother?
Yes, I do.
What would he think about this?
that? He has a twin brother who's going to be called
your family
pedophile the
friends.
rest of his life because he looks just like him.
My father was a man.
In Manhattan.
Twins always look the same.
Well,
Like, if
Joshua-
you're a fat twin, you also got a fat twin.
I don't know what else to say to you.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird
Oh, yeah.
how that is.
Except that
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen. And
Yeah.
this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Okay.
So if there's anything else you want people to know, now is
I
the time.
love the camera guys coming in, just right in his face.
You're
I think we
free
skipped over like 2
Can
minutes.
I
Hell, yeah, we'll go back. We'll go back.
I love that.
I think we were on there.
It's all right.
Why would you toss it away for this?
Oh
Hold
yeah.
on.
Oh, I want to hear what his job is.
In Brooklyn.
Back further.
Jeez.
I know I messed up.
Have you done this before?
There we
There
go.
we go.
Have you ever contacted an underage girl online before?
For sure
Yes.
has.
We have evidence of that too. A 13-year-old.
How?
So why should I believe
Oh.
you've never
Oh,
done
he got
this?
Two
stung by
decoys.
them twice.
Yeah.
I just first of me
You
just woke
taking
up-
a chance.
You woke up a few weeks ago and said, I'm going to chat up this girl and drive from your home where?
Hopeless romantic, like he said.
Yeah, you
He
know.
thought this could be the one.
in Queens.
Queens. You said Brooklyn. Or do you work in Brooklyn?
I work in Brooklyn.
Why are you grilling him on that?
And you live in Queens.
Who cares?
And what do you do for work?
And where do you do your shopping?
I'm a plumber.
A plumber.
Interesting.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good pay.
it's all right.
Why would you toss it away for this?
Horny.
I don't know.
Horny.
What
He
do you
wants
want people
love.
to know about all this?
I want people to know I'm horny.
What is it?
Nothing. What do you think should happen?
If some guy just came out here and just said he's horny all the
I'm
time,
about to go to jail.
I'd be like, all right,
You
it's
just-
horny. Don't have sex with kids, but
I mean,
he's not
can't
trying to
you
put on airs.
Explain to me what brought you here tonight?
horny. It's annoying.
Well, that 12-year-old that just took my keys.
It is not right. I know.
But help me to understand it.
I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mind.
You don't know.
No.
I mean, this is your chance to explain yourself.
There's no way I'm getting out of this anyway. So
Pause.
I'm not
But
saying-
in all seriousness, what can he say? I don't get what Chris wants him to say.
He wants him to just keep talking as long as he's there, in case some like.
But he's not even giving any good information. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what are you pushing him to? What do you want? You know, maybe he wants these guys to like break down and like, you know, I need help. I have a problem. Blah blah blah.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
This guy's like, look, I've done it before. I'm gonna do it again, buddy.
Buddy, I'm definitely hopping on.
Because these guys, like I think we've said in the last one, they don't go to jail for that long. They have to like register as a sex offender, but
They don't have to register their
I'm
screen names as.
No, I think
sex
their
offenders.
computer activity is monitored. But there are ways around
Is it
that.
really? Yeah, there's definitely.
We're sponsored by NordVPN. No. I wish, dude. Maybe I should reach out to Nord and see what's up. All right. play it.
Wait, there's no way it's monitored. Imagine being the guy that has to,
No,
to monitor.
pedophiles, yeah, they have their internet access monitor.
Who's the pedo internet monitor? That would be
You.
brutal job.
I would do it.
Look what they're doing. I mean,
Yeah.
But on the computer that they know is tracked, they're gonna have a secret computer that's not tracked. You're just gonna be looking at boring websites. Like,
It's not how it works, Tom. All right, play it.
You shave down there. I like it
Oh,
smooth.
God. Oh, Jesus.
oh,
You say you're going to groom yourself for this special event tonight.
He said he was
your
going to
car,
groom
right?
himself?
yeah.
He's a fat slob.
Share
You share that car with whom?
my brother.
Your brother. You have a twin brother?
Yes, I do.
What would he think about this?
He just said that. The guy didn't say he had a twin. Chris just goes, "You got a twin brother?" He's like,
My
"Yeah."
mom died, and my father lives in Manhattan.
In Manhattan. Well, Joshua,
You're
I don't
really
know
in
what
it right now.
Bon voyage, essay.
except that
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen,
Yeah.
and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Should have been called Hansen versus Poppy this episode.
So if there's anything else you want people to know, now is the time.
This is where you just say insane shit. 9/11, inside job. You know, all that other stuff.
I've been holding it for quite some time.
I think you should go.
Oh, he said he got to take a piss. And he said no.
He said it again. He
Yeah.
goes, I've been holding it for quite some time.
And then he just goes, "I think you should leave. I think you should go."
Oh man, I hope the police don't let him pee ever.
Please, put your hands behind your back. Come right over to here. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, he dropped his phone.
Stay right there.
I'd be
Screen
pissed.
shattered. That sucks. Insult to
Anything in
injury.
your pocket, sir?
Oh, I think we're in for another treat after that. Like, there's still quite some time left.
Well,
in this
it
video.
shows their interview with the police officer.
Okay, sir. I'm gonna have you sit in this car. And slide over. Watch your head, and I'm gonna have you slide all the way over.
Why do they have him around so many girls?
They're adults.
Clearly, I know, but he's still like. Their Uber driver to the.
They just start making out in the back.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be so funny.
That would be hilarious. Now, are pedophiles only attracted to children, not anything with adults?
I don't know.
I don't know the pedophile rules.
Yeah, would love to have one on the pod. Really get inside the mind of a pedo.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, why?
Yellow bag, paperwork.
Okay, but there's nothing on you right now.
No.
Okay. Okay. You need to use the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, right to it.
Yes, thank God, finally.
The officers in uniform are gonna do what we call process you, okay? I know you've never been arrested, but they're gonna fingerprint you and photograph you. When they're done, I'd like to take you upstairs if you'd like an opportunity to talk, that's gonna be up to you. You'll be
They have
advised
this
to
all
do
on
whatever
camera,
you
huh?
should think about it.
But this is so dumb. If you want an opportunity to talk, no.
We only have
Give me my
one
lawyer.
events, we don't have your side of the story, okay? Is
But of
Josh
course he
okay, or do you
talks.
like Joshua?
It's Josh is fine.
People call you Josh.
You can call me Poppy.
Don't wait on us. We've already eaten dinner, so we're good to go. You're the hungry guy.
He brought food for himself
Okay,
there.
so obviously you know that we want to understand a little bit about what brought you to Fairfield, Connecticut tonight. So we're hoping you can explain that to us.
To meet a young girl.
Pardon me?
To meet a young girl.
Okay. How young? What's her name? How did you meet her?
12.
She told you she was 12?
All that information. 12.
Just tell
What's
us
her
a little bit
name?
about,
How'd you meet her? How old? 12.
as early as you remember, your first conversations and kind of how your relationship with her
He just
developed
does not
on
care.
that first
No.
contact.
I don't have to answer these questions, right?
You don't.
I mean, I'm answering these questions is going to incriminate myself, obviously, right?
He already did. You
I
passed
don't
that.
know. I told you before that
Well
it's gonna.
past.
allow us to understand your side of the story.
And we can't predict what you're going to say, so could you potentially say something that's incriminating? Of course. Could you also say something that maybe explains things? Of course. But
Big brother,
without
big sister.
being your
Cops
friend
are not
or
on your
anything,
side ever.
I don't want you to feel like we're trying to trick you because you're not.
Unless
We
you're
don't
the
know what
12-year-old
say,
girl.
You know,
Even then.
to be fair.
To be quite honest,
You better be
I
white.
was on the side, there's some young girl, and I came to meet her. I mean, that's all I can say.
All right, this is just boring at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
There is one other part in here where he says he has met up before and he had sex with like a 14-year-old boy.
Really?
Yeah. And
So he doesn't discriminate. He just.
it's a power thing for him, you know.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. I mean, the Poppy. Do you think he made the boy call him Poppy?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Papi chulo. Probably.
Freak.
This looks like a dude who just got his ass beat his entire life.
Yeah, because
Probably by his hot twin brother, actually.
Yeah.
That's why he does
Guy's
it.
got a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Hot girlfriend.
Hot of age girlfriend. Pisses him off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's yeah. Yeah, Chris Hansen's got to make another comeback.
No.
Wow.
We talked about this last time. Chris Hansen's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's still fun to watch.
I would do a much better job than him.
Yeah, let's rebrand you as the new Chris
Yeah.
Hansen.
Sign me up.
Keep that mustache. I was gonna say you definitely trimmed it.
I did.
It's getting a little shorter on the edge. Look, it's getting
it was going down here,
Yeah.
and I got that off.
it's getting like Charlie Chaplin, Hitler-esque now. It's on its way.
Do you
It's
not
close.
know what a Hitler mustache looks
No,
like?
it's on its way. It was not. It's closer than it was before.
You have more of a Hitler stash than I do.
I know. I didn't shave out of just laziness. I guess this is 2.5 weeks of work.
Laziness.
All neck.
All you're doing is sitting in your house.
All neck beard. Yeah, but I just don't want to. If everyone else is doing it.
I'm not. I look fantastic. Anyway, I found this girl on the internet that looks like me.
Is she
This
12?
Asian girl.
Oh yeah, that is funny. She's 12 years old. By the way, that was a.
This girl looks like me.
She does. But when you look at the picture, you
You
she
need
kinda
to
does-
see
you gotta
me.
zoom in.
You need to see me in here. Yeah, I'll zoom in on her face more.
Yeah.
But you need
right next to your face.
you need to see me in my clean shaven state.
Dude, if she had a mustache,
But we have the same eyes and eyebrows. But I'm pretty sure Asians don't have blue eyes. No offense to Asians, but I don't think they're allowed to have blue eyes.
Yeah, that's illegal.
yeah, no. If they do, they have to wear contacts all their life.
So she must
they're
edit
not.
her photos. But when quarantine's over, I'm gonna take a pic. I'm gonna shave the stash. I'm gonna take a picture that looks just like that, and then I'm gonna harass her online.
Would love to have her on the pod.
I would not. Actually, yeah, I would.
Well, yeah, you're
It's like looking into a much uglier mirror.
your doppelganger. Did you watch Outer Banks? No.
Oh my God.
Show's great.
No.
Loved it.
There's this show on Netflix called Outer Banks, and Tom's like, "Oh, dude, the
It's a
show's
great
good."
show.
So I just hovered over it on Netflix, and the trailer is like 4 teenagers, and it's them partying on the beach, and it's like, oh, now I get it. Tom wants to be these teens. He wants to be partying on the beach. And
Buddy. Well, yeah.
drinking beer out of a red Solo cup,
Also
out of a
sounds like-
keg.
also sounds like a blast.
This is his dream. And then,
I mean, that sounds fun.
that was the trailer. Even though in the description it says that they're like looking for treasure.
Yeah.
This sounds so stupid.
Yeah, they're looking for treasure.
Looking for treasure.
It's
Teenagers
like
looking for
it's like a
treasure.
little bit Goonies, a little bit. Goonies is definitely better, but it's like a little bit of.
Is this a movie or a miniseries?
It's a
or what?
it's a show on Netflix. It's also
Outer
I'm not
Banks.
the only one that thinks that. It's like if you pull up your Netflix, it's like I think #1 on Netflix right now.
I want to see what kind of reviews it's getting.
Fantastic one.
Outer Banks. I'd rather watch Saving Mr. Banks, starring Tom Coronavirus Cruise. I mean Hanks.
Oh, you almost rhymed so good right there. You you really blew that.
Banks and Hanks. Well, geez, these reviews are pretty good.
Oh,
68% on Rotten Tomatoes, which isn't great. 7.6 on IMDb.
it's a good show.
Yeah, but
It's fun. It's just fun to watch.
Google I guess Google has its own ratings now. 6,000 ratings, 4.8 out of 5. Get real. Amazing experience. Absolutely loved it. Waiting on season 2 already.
Yeah, it's a real fun show to watch. I would highly.
This was written by somebody named Jaden. They're probably 9.
Isn't that Will Smith's kid's name?
Yeah, and he's like 14. Whatever.
I'm telling you, it was a good show.
I'm not going to watch it.
Fun to watch.
I'm going to continue to watch Mad Men. I stopped watching The Wire.
Again.
Yeah, I can't do it.
It's hard to get into that show.
It's hard to get into it. But I'm rewatching
I'm
Atlanta.
right there with you.
I'm almost done with
Atlanta's
season 1 of
good.
Atlanta. Again, great show though.
What else did I watch? Den of Thieves. It's a kind of an older movie, but it was on the Netflix like top 10 like popular things right now. Den of Thieves with Gerard Butler and
Gerard Butt Cheeks.
yeah, pretty great movie. Bank robbery movie, actiony, fun.
How many movies with Gerard Butler have you seen? You know what movie I never saw?
that one?
300.
300's
Oh,
cool.
300, saw that.
Never saw it.
It was a good movie.
I like the one.
With Katherine Heigl.
Damn it! No, I never saw that one.
I saw
The
that.
one, Jesus, is him and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, the
Upright Citizens Brigade. Law-abiding citizen.
law-abiding
Oh,
citizen.
yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
That was cool.
He's good. He's like fun to watch in
Solid.
movies.
That was the only. I think that's the only movie I've ever seen him in.
Den of Thieves, I would recommend. He's a cop. Good movie. And
I'm not gonna watch it.
yeah, we know. Well, Lori Loughlin is still going to jail. Apparently, the judge refused to drop her dismissal plea. Just read that today.
I see that
I think
you're
it's
just
funny.
reading off a list of topics you have on your phone. All right, what's next? Keep them coming.
That's
We got-
it. That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
Got
Good for
the
her. I hope she goes to jail
Got the
and
TMZ
hope
article.
she gets beat up in jail. Because that would be
Yeah.
funny. All she would have to do, all she has to do is be like, yeah, you know what? I did it. Let me pay my fine. All right.
Because
end
I
of story.
guarantee the fine's not more than I paid USC.
Right.
She paid them $500,000. Just donate a building. That would have been cheaper.
Yeah. Would it have been? Probably
I don't think you know how much buildings
Right?
Yeah,
cost,
Tom.
Tom.
Would it be? I mean,
No.
if she went in with another. Okay, if she was part of it, not just her building a whole building herself, but if they were putting one up and they're fundraising for it, and she donated $500,000, I think her kids would get in. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
So badly. So badly. If I'm bored, I know people listening are even more bored. So let's end it before you ruin this entire show. No. But yeah, let's end it. All right. Well, hey guys, thanks for listening. Follow us on Instagram at FJ2KPod. Follow Tom Kelly on all social media.
I'm at. Yeah.
At what was your
No,
what's
I
your new
landed
handle?
on. Let's just. Wait, I gotta look now. Because it's different on Twitter. Whatever. Just Instagram. Twitter's dumb anyway.
Little Kid Lover. Isn't that from The Office? Michael Scott wants to know women where his priorities are, so his screen name is Little Kid Lover because he wants to have a family. This is the guy who says he doesn't watch the show. So,
I mean, it's funny.
all right, what's your name?
Name on Instagram, Tommy Joe Kelly.
Jesus. All right.
Hey, it's hard. It's hard.
Terrible rebranding, Tom.
It's
Horrible.
hard. Tommy Joe Kelly.
Hey, let's go start swiping on some Tinder women. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
See you guys.
Bye.